We'll go back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Stern AG. It is tax season, and if you're looking to invest your money wisely and with greater tax efficiency for next tax season, you need to contact the local financial experts at Stern AG. They have portfolios for small and big alike, even those of you who are already paying 40% who don't want to pay any more. Stern AG, Stern AG, Stern AG. You see their phone number right there. Call them for greater investing with tax efficiency. All right, I'm going to run I want to have plenty of time in the last segment for us to chat about whether or not we think Cuonzo Martin will go or stay and why. So I'm going to run through some stats here. I just want to make it clear. I do not think Cuonzo Martin is Red Auerbach. Okay, I'm not sold that he's going to be a Final Four coach. At the same time, he's a heck of a lot better than a lot of people are giving him credit for. And I wanted to look at some of the complaints that have been filed and give you a perspective of what the real lay of the land is. So a lot of people have complained that Tennessee wasn't more consistent this year. But take a look at the other Sweet 16 teams. Virginia lost 4 non-conference games before going 16-2 in the ACC. Wisconsin is in the Final Four, but they started Big Ten play 4-5. Michigan State was 5-7 from January 5th through the end of the regular season. Dayton with Archie Miller, the great Archie Miller, he opened the year at 13-8. He must be one of those half-season guys like Cuonzo, I guess. And Kentucky, they had exactly 2 fewer losses than Tennessee in the regular season, and they're 1 round past Tennessee. All right, here's the next one. A lot of people have also complained about Martin's boring style. Well, a quick check of the Sweet 16 showed that 13 of the 16 teams ranked outside of the top 100 in tempo. Only 3 up-tempo teams in the Sweet 16. Florida and Wisconsin were ranked 274 or slower. UT and Florida were 5 of the Sweet 16 teams, 5 of them, that ranked outside the top 300. Folks, there are only 351 Division I basketball teams. You may like up-tempo, but up-tempo rarely wins in March. Check your history books. It's rare. Pesky that facts like this just happen to pop up. Now, with Marquette news, a lot of folks are starting to say, let's go get Archie Miller from Dayton. Now, he's already signed a contract extension in Dayton in February, but let's compare the resumes. Well, up-tempo, no, he's not Bruce Pearl either. But look at that tracker. I mean, NIT, not making the NIT a second year, 26-11, 11 losses. Never finished higher than 5th in the A10. He got 1 round past Cuonzo Martin this year. Whereas, if you didn't know the name there and Tennessee was looking at someone to replace Cuonzo Martin and you showed them, well, look, his team's 5 out of 6 years. They've won 19 or more games. He's been to the NIT 3 times. Won his conference, but lost in the conference tournament championship or would have had another NCAA bid, reached the Sweet 16. That's a guy that everyone else would say, oh, that's an up-and-comer, let's get him, instead of Archie Miller. So my question would be, there can't be any other difference between Miller and Martin, I hope, because I don't see much on paper that shows a difference. I hope there's nothing else at play that have people saying they would prefer Archie Miller to Cuonzo Martin. When we'll come back, we'll discuss whether or not Cuonzo Martin will leave. Just our gut feeling we'll discuss. Come on back on the Sports Source.